The text came at 3:14 p.m. 3 dots. Then the message that made my stomach drop. We need to talk. I made a mistake. No context. No follow-up. Just that. I stared at the screen so long my eyes blurred. My wife, Jenna, didn't text things like this. She hated cryptic messages. She believed serious conversations should happen face-to-face. So why send this now? I called her. She didn't pick up. I called again. Straight to voicemail. That was the moment something inside me shifted, like a floorboard creaking under too much weight. I tried to calm myself. Maybe she dented the car. Maybe she messed up at work. Maybe I was overthinking. But the truth was quieter, sharper. Something had been wrong for weeks. The first signs. It started with her phone. She used to leave it anywhere, kitchen counters, couch cushions, even the bathroom floor. But recently, she kept it on her always, like an extra limb. Face down, silent mode. Notifications turned off. When I asked about it, she said, I'm trying to unplug more. But she wasn't unplugging. She was hiding. Then came the missed calls I wasn't supposed to hear. One night, her phone buzzed on the dresser while she showered. The caller ID flashed a name I didn't know. Cal? I froze. Before I could think, Jenna rushed out of the bathroom, soap still in her hair, grabbed her phone and snapped, Don't touch that. Her voice wasn't scared. It was defensive. She apologized later, said it was a work colleague, said she was tired, said she didn't mean to snap. And I believed her. Or maybe I just wanted to. But doubt, once it appears, sticks to everything. The text that broke me. When she finally walked into the house that evening, she didn't look at me right away. She hung her coat slowly, like buying time. Jenna, I said, what mistake? She swallowed hard. Can we sit down? That was all it took. My heartbeat quickened. My palms went cold. We sat at the dining table, the same one we picked out during our first year of marriage. Suddenly it felt like a witness to something it shouldn't see. She didn't look angry or distant. She looked afraid. I didn't want to tell you like this, she whispered, but I didn't know how to start. Just tell me. She hesitated, tears filling her eyes. I've been talking to someone, a co-worker. My chest tightened. How long? Not long. A couple of months. What does talking mean? I asked carefully. She winced. Messages, calls, lunches, feelings. That word, feelings, it felt like a punch in the ribs. I looked away because if I kept looking at her, I might break right there. Did you cheat? I asked quietly. No, she said fast. Too fast. Not physically. But I crossed lines. Emotional lines. My throat felt tight. Why? She wiped her eyes. I don't know. I was lonely and work was stressful, and he listened. And I let myself go somewhere I shouldn't have. That's not an excuse. I know. Her voice cracked. But it's the truth. The fallout. I walked outside to breathe. The night was cold, and the air bit at my skin, but it felt better than the suffocating confusion inside. Memories hit me like waves. Our weekend trips. Her hand slipping into mine. The way she used to run to me at the door. The night she cried on my shoulder after her promotion. Were all those real, or was she drifting away even then? Inside, she waited on the couch, hands clasped, eyes red. I'm so sorry, she whispered when I came back. I ended it. I blocked him. I told HR I couldn't work near him anymore. I studied her face, not the tears, not the guilt, but the truth beneath them. Do you still have feeling for him? I asked. Her silence was short but loud. Not anymore, she said, but I cared, and that's what scares me. That honesty hurt, but it mattered. The turning point. We can't pretend this didn't happen, I said. I know, and I can't just forgive you tonight. I don't expect you to. I need time. She nodded, looking relieved just to hear something that wasn't goodbye. I want to fix this, she said softly. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Therapy, transparency, space, anything. I just don't want to lose us. Her voice shook. But if you want to walk away, I'll understand. And for the first time since the text, I felt the ache behind her actions, not justification, not excuses, but a kind of brokenness I hadn't seen in her before. Maybe she didn't cheat physically, but emotionally, she'd stepped into a place meant only for us. Still, the love between us wasn't gone. Bruised, yes. Burned, yes. But not gone. The closure. We didn't fix everything that night, but we didn't end everything either. We chose counseling, individually and together. We rebuilt trust slowly, painfully, honestly. Some days were heavy. Some nights were quiet and distant. Some arguments reopened wounds we thought had closed. But we kept showing up, because healing isn't a switch. It's showing up when showing up hurts. A year later, we're still working, still learning, still repairing. And I learned something important. Sometimes betrayal doesn't end a marriage. Sometimes it exposes the fracture lines you both ignored and gives you a chance to rebuild something stronger. Not perfect, not painless, but real. And real love, like real healing, isn't clean or simple. It's choosing each other again, after the hardest truth you never wanted to face.